What's up guys, Joey Young here, coming at you with another video. Today I'm doing an update on the Mini S. It's been several months since you guys seen this tank, and I went through a couple changes, so I'll just kind of talk about it. And pretty much it's the same setup, same fish and livestock, but the tank kind of went through a couple changes. And I'll kind of go through them in a little bit here. The tank has been doing pretty good. It did kind of had its days in algae, just because of the lighting, I believe. I didn't really dose a lot in this tank at all, if any. I stopped really dosing Excel, and I just kind of let it do its thing, and actually the HC surprisingly did very well. Right now I planted the HC because I sowed some and I kind of had to move some patches around, so that's why it looks like it's kind of like what the heck happened to it. But before this, it was very lush, very nice, and very thick carpet. I actually sowed what you see here, probably think of that times 2, because I sowed about half of that. And so it looks like kind of bare right now, but I think it's gonna bounce back in a couple weeks. So even without dosing, so this is for all you guys that want to try myths or whatnot. You can definitely grow HC without CO2. Like I've been growing HC for like two plus months without really any Excel. Like I said, I stopped dosing Excel, and it's really just been the light taking over. But the one thing, if you don't dose CO2 or Excel, is you'll start getting algae just from the light straight up. So that's the only thing I've recently known is like is the hair algae, which can be easily taken care of with some types of fish like SAEs and whatnot, or just even starting to dose. So I'm gonna start probably dosing Excel slightly just to get rid of the algae, and probably stop afterwards. And it's just more of a choice, low tech, right? I just want to keep it real straightforward, nothing too crazy. But I did a pretty heavy, I guess, replant. Like before, it had japonicas in the back. I pulled those, sowed those, and I put in some Erios, and I rescaped because I wanted to move all the Erios into the 60p that you kind of saw earlier last week. And I was like, okay, what else can I put in here? The pearl weeds that I had floating around in the 60p are still floating in there, but I had so much that I kind of just like, okay, well, I need some sort of like tall plant, and that's going to be easy to grow without low maintenance or whatever. Threw those in there, and so it kind of looks kind of bare right now, but those will be the carpet in the back. The HC will remain the same up front. The one thing was I did have 3 rocks or stones on here. I already moved the stone that was kind of up here, just so I can cover more patch of the HC and just to grow it out. And the shrimps are doing pretty decently. They kind of reproduced quite a lot, I would say, in the past couple months, and they've been doing pretty good. I have a kind of, like I said, a Skittles tank, a mix of different shrimp, and they've been breeding and they've been having babies, and I've been getting some pretty cool hybrids, or like whatever, right, mix of them. And so they're doing pretty well in there. I would have maybe like 1 or 2 that would just randomly die once a month or whatever, but it's not too bad. Like the stock is pretty heavy shrimps in this tank. The other thing that I kind of took out was the extra holding suction cup majigger things. I had 3 of them before. I decided they kind of blocked a lot of lights, so I removed 2 of them and just kept those there, just because I didn't really know where to place those balls by themselves, and it didn't really look right. So I kept that there. That one giant moss ball has been doing pretty well. I just kept it in. I guess I just threw it there. The other thing was I did have a bunch of floaters initially on here, and I took a bunch of them out actually today, and I just left it with whatever it had left over just in the corner there, just a little bit. But overall, very simple tank. I did lose a couple of the little fishes, and that was a while ago, like a couple months ago. I think one kind of like suicided, and the other one, I don't know what happened to him. He just died and the shrimp ate him. But other than that, the tank has been pretty solid. It's been, like I said, very easy. It's just been doing like, water change once a week, and not really doing anything more than that. And then the livestock's been doing this thing, and everything's been looking very good. So anyways, I'm gonna stop my talking. I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the tank. I'm gonna zoom in, let you guys take a look at some of the awesomeness. Peace, guys.